Ian from Easy Genie talking about Chinese surnames and genealogy research. This surname is Zhang, spelled Z-H-A-N-G in the United States and also in China. For instance, on a passport, they'll spell it that way. Take a look at the way that the character is structured. This is how it's currently spelled in China, but if you go to Taiwan, or if you are looking at old documents from China or from Taiwan or from Southeast Asia, it will have a different appearance. This is the same character, same surname, same meaning. It usually means, it's in other contexts, this surname can also mean open, or it's also used as the measure word for a piece of paper. But you can see it looks different than the way that they do it now. And the reason is, a long time ago, China switched from something called orthodox or complex characters, 繁体字, to simplified characters, 简体字. This is the simplified version of the surname Zhang. This is the complex version of the same surname. And if your families came from Hong Kong or China or Taiwan a long time ago and they have written documents, it may look like this. However, if they came over from China more recently, it will look like this. Taiwan, they still use the complex version. China, they use the simplified version. And if you go online and look in a dictionary, oftentimes they'll show both versions of that particular surname, Zhang. It's a very common surname. Sometimes overseas Chinese here in the United States, it's spelt slightly differently because they use a different romanization system. It might be spelt C-H-A-N-G, but currently most people who come from China who have the surname, it's spelled Z-H-A-N-G, Zhang. And there's two different forms of it. On the left is the simplified version, the modern version used in China. On the right is the older version that used to be used in China and is still used in Taiwan, Hong Kong, and some communities in Southeast Asia today. To make things a little bit more complicated, there's several other similar sounding surnames. This is one of them, and this is another one. But in my experience, they're not as common as this one here, Zhang.